Hey Patreon subscribers, this is Eve from Tombstone Tea. When was the last time you saw a really, really good movie? When was the last time you went to the movies? I think that since the pandemic has happened, we really haven't been to the movies and we really haven't cared about the movies. To me, I need to see what's going to happen before I go see the movie to see if it's even worth sitting through the movie. And that's where this guy comes in. He was our ear to the streets when it came to movie reviews. We are going to explore the life and the grave of Gene Siskel. Now, he was born here in Chicago in January of 1946, and he attended the University of Illinois, where he earned a degree in philosophy. He later attended the University of Chicago Law School, although he never practiced law. And he began his career in journalism at the Chicago Tribune, starting as a sports writer before transitioning to film criticism. He became the newspaper's primary film critic in the 1970s, gaining a reputation for his insightful and often provocative reviews. In 1975, he partnered with the fellow critic Roger Ebert on the television show Sneak Previews, which later became At the Movies. Their dynamic on-screen chemistry and contrasting viewpoints made the show a staple for film enthusiasts. The pair popularized the thumbs up, thumbs down rating system, making film criticism accessible to a broader audience. Siskel and Ebert were pioneers in bringing film criticism into the mainstream. Their reviews influenced public perception of films and introduced audiences to a wide range of cinema. Siskel received numerous awards throughout his career, including the National Film Critics Circle Award and the Chicago Film Critics Association Award. After his death from brain cancer in February of 1999, Ebert continued to honor his legacy. Their friendship and collaboration remain a significant part of film history. Here is the resting place of Gene Siskel up at Westlawn Cemetery in Norridge, Illinois. Now, also resting here in Westlawn is Shel Silverstein. He was born in Chicago in September of 1930, and he showed an early interest in his childhood in drawing and writing. He attended the University of Illinois, but dropped out after a year, and then he began working as a cartoonist, contributing to various publications. In the early 50s, he served in the Army during the Korean War, where he drew cartoons for the military newspaper. He gained fame as a children's author and illustrator. His first major book, Where the Sidewalk Ends, in 1974, was featured a whimsical poetry and imaginative illustrations. Other notable works include The Giving Tree and A Light in the Attic. His writing often combines humor with deeper themes, addressing topics like friendship, love, and loss. His playful and innovative illustrations complemented his text, making his books visually engaging and appealing. In addition to his work in children's literature, he was also a prolific songwriter. He wrote songs for Johnny Cash, including the hit A Boy Named Sue. Throughout his life, Silverstein continued to write and publish, producing a variety of works, including poetry for adults. His books have sold millions of copies and have been translated into multiple languages. Shel Silverstein passed away on May 10th, which is actually my birthday, which is really crazy, in 1999 from a heart attack in Key West, Florida. He left behind a rich legacy of literature that continues to resonate with readers of all ages. Make sure that you go to the library or go on Amazon Kindle and pick up one of these books and read them to your kids. The Giving Tree is definitely one of everybody's favorite and probably his most well known. So go pick up a copy of The Giving Tree. And also laying to rest here is the infamous Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby is well known for assassinating Oswald, who assassinated President Kennedy in 1963. So let's learn about Jack Ruby. Now, he was actually born March 25th, which is my daughter's birthday, which is really crazy, in 1911 here in Chicago. And he was born Jacob Leon Rubenstein. He was the son of Jewish immigrants from Poland, and he grew up in a rough neighborhood and had a troubled childhood. He held various jobs, including working in his family's candy store, and he later became involved in the nightlife scene in Dallas, Texas, where he managed a strip club and had connections to organized crime. He owned the Carousel Club in Dallas, a popular establishment known for its entertainment and often frequented by law enforcement and other influential figures. On November 22nd, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. That event shocked the nation and led to widespread media coverage and investigations. On November 24th, 1963, Jack Ruby shot and killed Lee Harvey Oswald, the alleged assassin of President Kennedy, while Oswald was being transferred from the city jail to the county jail. The shooting was captured on live television, making Ruby a national figure almost overnight. He was arrested immediately after the shooting and faced charges of murder. His trial began in 1964 and garnered significant media attention. He was convicted of murder with malice and sentenced to death. Ruby's conviction was overturned in 1966 on the grounds that he did not receive a fair trial due to the intense media coverage. However, before a retrial could occur, Ruby's health deteriorated, and he died from cancer in January of 1967 while still incarcerated. Thank you again for joining us on this special episode of Tombstone Tea. And we will see you next time. If you like the videos that you are watching, please subscribe to one of our paid tiers of our Patreon, where you get free merch. Everybody love free merch. Everybody love free merch. All right, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you are subscribed to our Patreon. We will see you next time.